I'm Dr. Tarika Lewis, also known as Dr. Lou, your partner in whole life wellness. And I'm here to help you create the life experience that you desire and deserve. And in order to do that, you're going to have to make sure that you're financially fit. And financial fitness means that the financial domain of your life is going to be characterized by wholeness and wellness. And I'm here to help you create just that. So, if you want to build wealth in your life, the first thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to become the CFO of your life experience, the Chief Financial Officer. And you can do it. It's just as simple as learning the skills that it takes and applying them. And so what you'll want to do is make sure that you do 3 things in your financial life in order to make sure that you are acting as a great CFO. You need to manage, you need to meet, and you need to monitor. Let me share with you what each of those means. If you're a manager in your finances, you're going to take care to make sure that you have planned out what you're going to do. So you're going to have a plan. Then you're going to make sure that you have a process for how to fulfill that plan. And you're going to make sure that you know the product. What do you want your outcome to be? All right? So as the manager in your own financial life, you want to make sure you have those things. Once you do that, you're going to meet. Meet with whom, you ask? It may just be that you meet with yourself. You may be sitting down in front of your laptop with a glass of wine once a week. Or if you have a significant other or spouse, you're going to meet with them, or maybe even a roommate because your financial experience affects theirs. Either way, you're going to want to make sure that you have meetings. Now, I suggest at the very minimum you meet once a week. But if you're having a busier time where you know that you're making a lot more purchases, say for me, like when things get busy with the business, I may have to purchase equipment and several other things, then I'm going to sit down and have that meeting a little more often, maybe every other day, or maybe even nightly if I know like a few nights during the week I've made several purchases during that day, and I just want to make sure that I'm still on track. All right, but make sure that you have those meetings. You can't run a business without communication, and meeting is a method or a platform by which you communicate effectively. And then last but not least, you'll want to monitor those finances. Now, again, I'm going to share with you what I do. For me, I create an Excel spreadsheet and I plot on it everything that my monthly budget includes. And then I make sure to use that spreadsheet in my meetings, my weekly or more often held meetings with myself to ensure that I stay on track. Now, to make this easy for you, I have created a tutorial for how to use Microsoft Excel to monitor your finances. You'll find the link below, and you'll also see it right there on your screen to get to my website and access that tutorial. I also am happy to provide you with the template itself if you will just send me your email address. How can you send it to me? Well, you can reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram. I am Dr. Tarika Lewis. You can also catch me on Twitter at IamPotential7. And you can also visit my website and send me a message right there. All I need is your email address. I'd be happy to send you the template, and then all you have to do is plug in the numbers. Now, let me tell you how I use Microsoft Excel to monitor my finances. I simply create that spreadsheet that I told you about, and that's sort of part of the managing portion of things. And then I meet, and that's where I just sit down regularly and check that spreadsheet against my bank balance and any other documentation I have of what money I've used and since the last time I met with myself. And then I sit there and I make sure that everything lines up. If I find that I'm using more money than I set forth on my budget, then I know I need to change some things. If I find that I have a lot of room left in my budget, then I know I can move some of that money into savings, keep it as a slush fund, if you will, or pamper myself, whatever the case may be. But knowing is more than half the battle. So be sure to access that tutorial. Be sure to reach out to me. Use all the tools that you have at your disposal. And last but not least, when monitoring, I take a snapshot of that Excel spreadsheet or I email it to myself and make sure that I can access it on my smartphone at any given time. That helps me because if I'm on the way home from work and I need to stop by the store to grab food for dinner, I can look at that budget and know if I need to buy steak and lobster or if I need to cut it tighter maybe and buy some chicken breast and rice. The bottom line is knowing what my budget is at any given moment really helps me to stay on track. And we want you to be successful. We are going to be successful together. And part of that is taking full responsibility for your life experience, being the CFO of your household budget, and making sure that you run it in such a manner that you can create, maintain, and build wealth. As always, I believe in you. I'm excited for you, and I can't wait to hear the wonderful feedback that you have for me as to how this worked for you. So please comment below, message me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Stop by my website. Make sure that you like my Facebook page. As always, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I believe in you. This is Dr. Lou signing out.